that.
If you don't have a sweet tooth, don't worry. Alpha Phi sells other things.
We're also selling red hearts for $1 that say your name and then donated $1 to Women's Cardiac Care. Those will be hanging up in the window of the galley probably through the end of the year. And that's just to raise awareness that UWL campus does support Women's Cardiac Care. You get them right at the tables that we're selling the baked goods at. They are just there. You can just ask for one of them, or if you spend more than $1, then you'll be able to sign your name.
From WMCM, this is Stephanie Olson and Ashley Kelbus.
If you want to support their cause, stop by the Cartwright Center or Cowley Hall from 11 to 2 in the afternoon. UWL's art department is holding an art show to feature installation. Yes, that is right, installation. The artwork of Canadian artist Lenka Novak will be shown in the UWL's art gallery. The amazing exhibit opens with an artist discussion from 4 in the afternoon to 5 at night on October 28th in the University Art Gallery, which is located on the first floor of the Center for the Arts. Also, following the artist discussion, there will be a reception going until 6:30 at night. This exhibit runs from October 28th until Saturday, November 19th. If you are interested in finding out more information on this unique and fantastic artist, check out her online at www.lenkanovak.com. If you are unable to attend an opening, the normal gallery hours are as following: Monday through Thursday, noon to 8, then Friday and Saturday from noon to 5. Admission is free. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to our fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, we wanted to know what your favorite look is for Halloween.
This week on Campus Insight, we asked students what their favorite Halloween costume was.
Well, my favorite Halloween costume of all time was when I was the penguin from Pebble and the Penguin.
Last year, I was Tiger Woods, so I had a Sunday outfit on. I got Tiger Woods hat, red shirt, black pants. I was doing things real big.
Mine was Winnie the Pooh, and I made it myself.
When I was 3, I was the Red Power Ranger, and I thought that was pretty dope.
My favorite Halloween costume that I've been was Richard Simmons one year. So I had a big afro and short shorts and long socks. It was awesome.
Well, I'd have to say my favorite costume is probably the costume I'm doing this year. I'm going to be a cross-dresser. I'm going to be the sexiest bearded man / lady you've ever seen.
For Halloween, I was Dr. Giggles one time, and I had a surgeon uniform, and I was Dr. Giggles because I always laughed about it. So it was pretty good. Everybody liked it.
It's been Alex Stoffergen and Summer Steiner with WMCM's Campus Insight. Happy
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now here's Emily with a review of the movie Batman Under the Red Hood.
So for this week's movie review, we take a look at Batman Under the Red Hood. DC Comics takes an all-star voice cast and recreates one of the most controversial arcs of the beloved Batman series, the return of Jason Todd, the second Robin, as a mysterious Red Hood. But before I say any more, let's take a look at the trailer.
Night after night, I watch over this city. But now someone stands in the shadows who knows my every move before I make it, stalking me. It ends tonight. Who do you work for?
Now, Jason was introduced in the comics shortly after Dick Grayson, the first Robin, had left to pursue his own career in crime fighting as Nightwing. Jason's reception was very hit or miss with the fans, and DC decided to take things to a whole new level. After a cliffhanger in the comics, fans were asked to call in and decide once and for all if Jason should live or die. Fans spoke, and Jason Todd was killed in an explosion caused by the Joker. A few years later, he returned in one of the most ridiculous ways possible, even for comic books. I won't get into it, but I will say that it involved punching reality. I wish I was kidding. However, the movie did a fantastic job of rewriting Jason's return through elements already prevalent in the Batman mythos, and shows through ample flashbacks his story and what was considered to be Batman's greatest failure, even to those that aren't familiar with the series. Jason's return and methods with dealing with crime are something that continues to haunt Batman throughout the movie and eventually comes to a very explosive head, but I won't spoil that for you. This movie has a superb voice cast, including Bruce Greenwood, Pike in the newest Star Trek movie as the Dark Knight, John DiMaggio, also known as Bender to you Futurama fans out there, as the Joker, Supernatural star Jensen Ackles as Red Hood, Neil Patrick Harris, aka Dr. Horrible, and Barney Stinson as Nightwing, and Jason Lucius Malfoy Isaacs as the mysterious Ra's al Ghul. I heartily recommend this movie to any comic fan that wants to see a beautifully executed adaptation of a comic arc. Now stay tuned to WMCM. Scott will be back with this weekend's weather.
Fact: University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.
UW-La Crosse is ranked as one of the most military-friendly schools in the nation.
UW-La Crosse is number 24 among medium colleges and universities for Peace Corps volunteers.
Welcome back to WMCM. I'm Scott. We're going to look at your weather for this weekend. Today we've got a high of 54, low 34. It's getting a little bit chilly. Going into Friday, it's going to be mostly sunny. Weather's going to stay pretty frequent. High of 55, low of 28. Get your jackets ready for that evening. Going into Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy. High of 55, low of 41, but a good day to get out, that's for sure. Going into Sunday, as we end the weekend, we've got a high of 48 and a low of 36, and basically the weather's going to stay pretty frequent from here on out. It's going to get a little bit lower and a little bit chillier, so get your coats ready and be ready for this. Now let's take it over to Katie for our interview.
Thank you, Scott. I'm Katie Butzen, and I'm joined here by Ben Skiva, our very own longboard artisan. Now, today we're going to be talking about his longboarding business, but first off, I'm just going to explain a couple differences between a longboard and a skateboard. A longboard is a variant of a skateboard, but it's modeled after surfing. So what it is, it's a smoother ride, and it's used for downhill racing, cruising, and sliding. Ben, how long have you been longboarding?
I wish I could say that I've been doing this for a long time, but I started this summer, so I'd say I've been longboarding for about 3 to 4 months or so.
And what inspired you to start longboarding?
I had a group of friends that had been doing it all summer long, and partway through the summer I realized I kind of wanted to join in, and so my friend borrowed me a board for a little bit, and I've been going ever since.
What kind of board did he borrow you?
He borrowed me a Sector 9, and it was pretty old. It was a 2003, so I was scared that it was going to break quite often.
Did you prefer a certain type of board over another?
When I first started, no, because I didn't really know anything about it, but at this point I kind of prefer a cruising board. It's really nice for getting around campus, and I'd prefer that over downhill boards because I'd rather not be bombing any hills or anything.
So how did you begin making your own longboards?
Well, my dad has a company, and he had all the means to make longboards, wood supplies and stuff like that, so we decided it would be best. One of my friends' board broke, and we wanted to just make him a new one, so we kind of just went with it from there.
Who else do you make the boards with? You said we, so.
I have a friend, Drake Bruder, who actually goes on campus